I don't know where you've been, but you're gonna respect this courtroom. My life has proven that it's not about where you come from, it's about where you're going. From a jailed youth who had my record expunged to becoming the youngest judge elected.
The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding.
In just 15 years. Ma'am, let me know when you want to go to rehab. Otherwise, I think you're a crackhead.
Absolutely not.
My goal is to inspire others to overcome their obstacles. You don't need him and his little raggedy roommate.
Thank you.
All while having a little fun on Mathis Court. You look like you're ready to lie right the first word out your mouth. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Tracy Martinez is suing Melissa Lau in the amount of $4,000.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Ms. Martinez claims her Victorian-themed tea party was ruined when the party planner decorated with candles and that dress she wore caught on fire.
State your name.
Tracy Martinez.
Ma'am.
Melissa Lau.
All right, and ma'am, you're suing Miss Lau for $4,000, alleging she owes this money for a dress that she ruined or was ruined as a result of something she did.
That is correct.
All right, start with you. Tell me about how you all know each other. Let's start there.
So we met about 4 or 5 months ago in a yoga class. I became engaged, and she told me she was a party coordinator. So I thought, perfect. So I hired her, and we began to plan this perfect event. It was going to be Victorian tea party themed. Everybody was going to be dressed to the nines. And so for this event, all the flowers, the music, there's going to be an opera singer, the charcuterie boards. And a very key element to the aesthetic of this was going to be floating candles. And at first, she didn't want to do floating candles, but we came to the conclusion that we were going to do floating candles.
I want to need you to, we're going to move on from this. I hope that my oldest daughter is not, my eldest daughter is not watching. She's the only daughter that I have that isn't married. And Lord, now she come asking for all that, you're going to break me.
Yeah, so bridal party, it's going to be once in a lifetime. So I did want to go all out, but there's going to be gorgeous floating candles all around.
When you say floating, now you talking about floating in the air or floating on water?
So we had them hanging on the ceiling and the floor, but floating as in they're in like cylinder vases with water. In the photo, you can see
good.
It's gorgeous.
I'm trying to conceive of it. Okay, got
So
it.
they're little tea candles floating in water.
Wow.
And so we agreed upon this beautiful setup. On the day of the event, I came out to see, and I came out to find these cheap LED candles.
Those?
No.
Oh,
this
yeah,
was
those look
afterwards.
fine to me. Go ahead.
This looked great, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So cheap LED looking candles, and Melissa was nowhere to be found. Only her daughter Angie was there. I did have a little bridezilla moment, not my best
an
moment.
understatement.
All right.
You attacked my daughter.
Let her speak now, so you can give me some background
Sorry,
and bring us
Your
up to
Honor.
the stage in which she had her moment.
She
Go ahead.
attacked my daughter while I was
Let's
not
start
there.
at the beginning.
So I came early to the event. We had discussed the possibility of having candles, but again, I was warning her that since this event was happening at my personal space, I did not feel comfortable.
See, your personal home or something?
No, I own an event space that I have clients come and hold events at. And since it was at my personal space, I continued to caution her against having real flame candles. And so I went early the day of the event and set it all up using the LED candles. They were affordable, but very nice flameless candles. And she attacked my daughter and told her that she needed to replace all the LED candles that had originally been set up and replace them with the flame candles.
Okay, where's the gorilla stuff? All I hear you saying is she's just kind of aggressively said, hey, I need these things out and I need what I paid for.
But she did it while I was not there. One of our other friends had baked a cake for this event, one of our other yoga friends, and she unfortunately fell ill. So I had left to go pick up the cake to make sure that it was there at the event for her. So I was gone for just a little bit, and I had left my daughter in charge because everything had already been pretty much done and set up at that point.
Okay. How did it affect the dress? You're saying you're suing her about the dress that was ruined, and you say it caught fire. What happened? And get to that.
So the LED lights were there. I told Angie to fix it, and she did. This is the photo of what Angie fixed, and it looked beautiful. Like you said, I paid a lot of money for this event, and I wanted it to look exactly as we had planned before the event, not something changed after. And then Melissa comes back from running her errand, and there was a confrontation in front of the guests.
About what?
About the candles.
I thought it had been corrected.
Me too. Me too.
I'll break this down to you.
Yes, because I don't know anything about
She
it.
wanted the real candles. She said the real candles are dangerous, let's do LED candles. They set up the LED candles, and then when she was gone, she came back and replaced
Changed them to live candles.
She bullied my daughter
She
to
bullied
change
her
it back
daughter
into
to change
this.
them back to the...
How you know I
Confrontation
was
in front of
getting
the
old and can't understand things as well anymore? You say you're around me a lot.
That's why they gave me a raise season 2.
Coming up on Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
My dress is engulfed flames, and I am so
Your what?
lucky that
Your dress is in flames while
Yep.
it's on your body?
Yes, and I am so lucky that I didn't end up injured.
And later,
He has a problem drinking. So like when we have different little things, he come in. He comes to the party or wherever we have an event, he's drinking and he be drunk.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878.
You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Mathis Court is back with the case of Tracy Martinez, who is suing Melissa Lau for property damage.
So there was a confrontation in front of the guests. And basically, she told me that either she switches the real candles out to LEDs or she's shutting the entire event down. So at that point, I was basically almost at tears. I said, I don't care about candles anymore. I just want my event to go through. So my friends took me to the dressing room, finished getting ready, and once more guests started to arrive, that's when Melissa and her daughter had changed all the flame candles to LEDs, or so I had thought and was told. And so I come out of the dressing room, more guests are there, and that's when I was going to teach everybody the waltz that we were going to do at the end of the night. I walk out, and next thing I know, I am getting bombarded by people. My dress is engulfed in flames, and I am so lucky that
Your dress is in flames while
Yep.
it's on your body?
Yes, and I am so lucky that I didn't end up injured and in flames.
And where did it come from?
Apparently, after her whole shabacle about how dangerous it was and how you had to get rid of them, she missed a couple.
We were in a rush. I unfortunately did miss one or two of the flame
Prior
candles.
to her using it, you may have told me already, did you warn her that we can't use live flames?
I did, and especially
Did she,
given
ma'am?
her event.
She told me we shouldn't, but she told me we would before. There was a verbal agreement that we would. That's why I expected it done.
Okay, so you told her, you say, when you got there, it had been agreed upon that there would be flames.
Yes.
And so when you saw they weren't, you confronted her daughter.
Yes.
And you say you had already told her no flames.
Exactly.
So either her cognitive skills are waning and her memory is bad and she doesn't remember that entire scene that you are discussing, or she doesn't remember the most important part of that conversation, and that is no live candles, because for the obvious reasons. Did you tell her it was because of the danger it might pose?
I did.
Did she tell you it was because of the danger it might pose?
Yes, but I'm not the original person to come up with this idea. Millions of people have this at weddings, events. I'm not a party coordinator, but I know there's low-tech candles. You're the one that came up with this design. Like you said yourself, you're saying it was just C to absolutely not shutting down the event. If it was a no from the beginning, you should have said that from the start.
Some of those candles are flame candles. My argument was that those ones that are near the floor there, that would have been dangerous. I knew that she was having a Victorian era tea party event with people in long dresses. That was my concern, to have those be the live candles.
And indeed it did happen. But your concern ultimately bore out. And that is caught fire because of the low candles. The problem you have here, ma'am, is that you are the one that put them out against her rules. You. So just because she didn't get all of them, you're the one put them out. It was your responsibility to take back the wrong that you had done. When the daughter came up and said, we got to change it back to LED, quite frankly, you should have helped. He said, okay, let's get this together quick, because I want to make sure that the audience enjoys themselves, so let's hurry up and get this done. Not, okay, you go ahead and do it then. And then when they miss one or two of what you lit, and there's a fire, and there's a fire because you went against what she told you, what she warned you about, what danger she said it would cause. That's why she wouldn't give you live flames. But you went and did it yourself anyway. You assumed the risk. You assumed the risk that what she told you may happen, happened. You were warned. They created a precaution for that to happen. You knocked down that door of caution, did it anyway, and it backfired on you. Because what you did was not reversed by the person who did it. You. Have a good day. Claim dismissed.
All rise.
Judge Mathis has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been dismissed.
Would you two like to have any final words with each other?
Yeah, don't hire your friends.
It went the way it was supposed to go.
Grab your belongings. I have this way.
Coming up.
For a second, he's like, all right, let's go. What's up? What's up? What you trying to do? I'm like, it's not like that. We're just trying to talk it out, trying to see what's happening. I can't have you screaming in my mom's face.
You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Melinda and Brandon Brown suing Joshua Williams in the amount of $725. The Browns claim their troublemaking relative drank too much at a graduation dinner and say he started a physical altercation and broke a table.
State your names.
My name is Brandon Brown.
Ma'am.
Melinda Brown.
All right, sir.
Joshua Williams.
Okay, and you all are suing Mr. Williams for $725 for medical bills and a broken coffee table? All right, get started.
I was helping the defendant here, my nephew, Joshua. I was helping his sister. She graduated from high school. I was giving her a big celebration dinner at my house. And he came. I didn't mind him coming, but he's the troublemaker of the family.
How so?
He has a problem drinking. So like when we have different little things, he comes to the party or wherever we have an event, he's drinking and he be drunk.
Gets belligerent?
Yes.
And disruptive?
Yes.
So what are we suing him for today? What happened with these medical bills or what have you?
In the midst of Brandon, my son, when he found out that he was in my face, he went to talk to him. I went to the family room and talked to him, and that's the talk. And it ended up into a fight.
Okay, let me hear from your son. You tell me what happened, sir.
They're talking in the kitchen, and I kind of come to her and asking her what's going on, and I could see just in her face, she didn't have to say much, but she's like, oh, it's Joshua. And just like I suspected, he was all up in her face, she said, and spitting in her face, arguing with her, and I approached him. I said, hey, Josh, we need to go talk. Can I pull you aside for a second? He's like, all right, let's go. What's up? What you trying to do? I'm like, it's not like that. We're just trying to talk it out, trying to see what's happening. I can't have you screaming in my mom's face, you know? And so next thing I know, he's grabbing me, pushing me down, broke the table, my back all hurt.
Coming up,
Came to your mother's aid with her own sister.
Yes, just kind of ask her what's going on.
The kid comes and confronts two grown, very, very grown sisters.
Yes.
Okay. You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Mathis Court is back with the case of Melinda and Brandon Brown, who are suing their relative Joshua Williams for personal injury.
What do you have to say, sir?
Basically, there was an altercation in the sense that happened between my aunt and my mother. Initially, they had a disagreement in the kitchen. I came to my mother's aid to see what was wrong because I see she was obviously kind of affected.
Came to your mother's aid with her own sister.
Yes, just kind of ask her what's going on.
The kid comes and confronts two grown, very, very grown sisters.
Yes.
Okay.
So I just wanted to kind of intervene and make sure everything was good.
We see how that worked out, but go ahead.
Right. And I went over there to speak to my aunt, like one-on-one, just to ask her kind of what happened and kind of just de-escalate the situation, so to speak. But again, she kind of just
you de-escalate by pulling your own mama back and ask her what happened.
No, I did, but again, she was obviously upset, so she wanted to excuse herself.
You don't need to go to her.
But this is my aunt,
nephew. I wish my nephew would come to me, try to check me about something between me and his mother or me and his father.
It wasn't like I was trying to check her, Your Honor. I was
what
just
you go up to her for? What did you go up to her for? This very grown woman, your mother's sister, who you should revere. Instead, you think you can go up to her. Yeah, what's up with you and my mama? What y'all talking about? Okay. Why are you talking to my mother like that? I saw how you were talking to my mother. You sound crazy.
Well, Your Honor, this is my aunt.
Somebody.
I said, this is my aunt, so I grew up with her. So she is like my second mother also as well. So it's not like it was a disrespectful manner. I was just coming to her just because, again, they're both my family, and I feel like I could speak to them each individually.
Okay. Let's get to what happened after that,
So basically what happened after I confronted her about the situation.
See, confront.
How will Judge Mathis rule? Find out when Mathis Court returns.
You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Brandon had came back home to the party, actually, and then he kind of got word of mouth from her about what happened, and I think it was just miscommunicated.
Yeah, she went to her son and said he talked real bad to me or whatever you did to her. She wasn't told her son.
Yeah, so as he came and approached me again, he's saying like he came in a calm demeanor. He came with his fist balled up, like really ran up and kind of lunged at me, just like, let's go outside and talk. Let's go out back. He
lunged at you?
Yeah, he did. So when we went outside, went to the back, I'm like, I'm already like on the defense. I'm like, I'm not trying to, cause any problems or fight with you. But again, I'm just trying to address the situation. But him coming at me hostile, I picked him up and just happened to just slam him because it was like, bro, you're not going to hurt me.
All right, judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day. Okay. That's your judgment. I believe everything you say. I believe nothing he said. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
All rise.
Judge Mathis has ruled in favor of the plaintiffs. The defendant owes $725.
I just want to say, Joshua, I love you. We family. Okay? Come on now. I love you.
I got nothing to say. I just say thank you.
Head out this way, grab your belongings. After you, ma'am.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.